got ripped. Went to Solomon, iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. No, I'm.
How you feeling?
National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore have to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or
oh, say does that.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. A couple of injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes to go around.
2 injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Now, New York starting 5. Darius Garland is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Williams, and it's Iguodala in at the 4. And for Chicago, Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Desumu. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Money in at the 1 spot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. You told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's best. You tell them to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. So there you have it, Brian.
Ooh, floor general MP. He sounds ready to issue some orders, Allie. Driving in. And Ronnie gets it to go. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Count that bucket.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Jokic passes to Desumu. The 3 is up. Money misses. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And it's Chicago with a board. San Antonio in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And New York has possession. Chicago making their last shot.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Back to Garland. Jacks up a three. Money grabs the miss. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Brunson. Beyond the arc. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And counted from 19 feet away. Brunson's got 8.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Knicks.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
.54 seconds left to play in the first. Garland feeling it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. Collins with the rebound. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Money, guarded by Garland, and it's New York with a rebound.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. Concludes the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, up 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Derek Jones is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 56 points, and his range was on full display. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Court three. Brunson nails it.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Knicks trail by 12. On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by White. They get it back. Williams passes to Caruso. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Jokic is checked in for John Collins. Muzelis comes in for Jones. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Here's Money, takes it inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Brunson, guarded closely. Outside Garland. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for New York.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland on that attempt.
Bulls leading by 9. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Money. Counted from distance. Money's got 30.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Money's got 34.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Garland for 3. The shot, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Money. He's got 34. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Money.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. And that one is hammered home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy. But it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Brunson. He got a piece of it. Fires from way outside. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan.
Hello, everybody. Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
All right, and now one of the more high. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Knicks trail by 18. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Darius Garland. Also Jalen Brunson out there. And it's Roddy, and it's the 3, small forward. Outside Brunson. And it's off from three-point range.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Down low. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
Bulls leading by 18. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Money. Brunson defending. 5 to shoot. Money. Pass to Jokic. His first shot coming late. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Trust me, Jokic feels very comfortable from that range there. His offensive IQ, off the charts.
Pass to Roddy. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got 19 points.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here are the Knicks now. It's an 18-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's the three. Three-pointer. The three. Here's Williams. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Sumu outside. Pass to Money. Clock at 6. Fades back. Good on the shot. Money's got 41.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Iguodaro. To the middle. Here's Roddy. Up and in on the layup.
That's exactly what you work for. A high percentage look.
Bulls leading by 16. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Money. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And you look at Matas Muzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Pass to Garland. Now here's Williams. The three is up. And Garland with a basket on the assist from Williams. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Here's Money. That one goes. Count it.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like
Timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks trail by 17. 55 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Thor. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic, third.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Parker passes to Garland. Collins with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Money. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Caruso, the pass to Thor. Now Garland, back to Caruso. Pass to Garland from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Money's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the...
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Desumu. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Money in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside Garland. Inside, here's Iguodaro. Poke loose.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Robbie. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Garland, the pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
A minute and a half left in the fourth. Looking to end the run. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Money.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now Brunson. Outside Garland. Looking to get back on track. The shot won't fall.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's Money, and he drives in. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Robbie. Deflected. Here's Money. Brunson defending. money. Off target. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good game, MP. Way to bring home.
Have a good time. told you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving.